Hi guys, so this ride is following up from the one last week where we were up at Greno Woods. It's sort of continuing the theme of rides in Sheffield. So this one's Parkwood Springs. It's only a short little loop. It's a bit closer to the city than Greno Woods. It's really accessible actually from city centre. Quite a fun descent with a red option. The whole course itself is blue grade, I'm pretty sure. Nothing too major. Couple of jumps here and there, but it's just a nice one. Again, it's a bit like Greno, it drains off really well. There's a couple of XC races that are held here every year, but we'll make our way up to the top and then we'll come down the blue route, probably come back up, take the red option, and then we'll come back up for a third time and we'll have a little mess about on the dual track that they've got. Not far from the top now. This on the left is just the dual track, which will come down in a little bit. So there we are at the top of the descent. It's sort of split into two parts. Do the first part and then we'll head off to the second part. That was the first bit of the downhill. A couple more sections. We're going to take the blue route this time and then come back for the red. Chains dropped. There we go. And on to the third section. So that was the blue descent at Parkwood Springs. My tyre pressure is a bit too high, I'll admit. I am getting a bit loose on some of the corners and my chain dropped just at the start of that second section, but we'll go back up to the top, have a look at the red section before coming back to the top again to do the dual track. The dual track's quite a fun one when you're here with a couple of mates. It's always a good laugh. So this video is like the second part to the little series that started last week, like Sheffield mountain bike. There's a little bit of a drop now and then back onto the climb. Now just off to our left is the top, back up to the main car park, and then we'll get back up to the top, come down the red section. So there we go, that was one lap of Parkwood Springs. Fairly steady pace, took pretty much 10 minutes. We'll climb back up to the top now and then come down the red route section. Got a couple of rock gardens in, it's just a bit more hard wearing, I suppose you could say. Best thing about Parkwood is it's a reliable ride. It's quite good for sort of a cross-country ride, I guess. Just a good one to get the legs going. So I've not been out into the peaks recently. The weather was quite bad earlier this week. I did get out to the Peak District to ride, but it was a bit too wet to film, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get a waterproof gimbal one day. We'll see. Alright, slight change of plan. We'll do the dual course now, seeing as it is just here. So like I say, it's quite fun with your mates. Have a little mess about. Just be careful when you get to the bottom because it does join onto the main track. So keep an eye out for riders coming across your path. Ran that a bit wide. Nice one, right. Alright, so we'll head off down the red section now. This is back to the second descent where my chain dropped before. Always mess up on that one. And that was the red run. Back onto the last little section. And there we go, so that was Parkwood Springs, the blue loop, the red loop and the dual track. Like I say, it's only a short one. Just looking at it now, we're only coming in for 1.8 miles. It's one of those rides where you sort of just do it if you've not got a lot of time. Maybe the weather's been a bit too bad out in the peaks, or you want to have a laugh with your mates. So we'll just climb back up to the top now, have a little sign off. Check out my Greno Woods video if you haven't already. Just hit this little descent again. So quick climb back up to the top. Alright guys, so here we are back up at the top. We're only coming in for 2.3 miles, like 20 minutes riding, but it's a good bit of fun. I'd recommend it if you're in the area, or maybe you're on the way to Greno, or check something new out. But it is worth a little ride up. Sorry for it only being a short video today. Hopefully the weather improves and I can get something out in the peaks, a bit of a longer video. So I'll see you guys later.